What's good with y'all, man? What's up with everybody? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. What's up with everybody? Just before I get started, I'm about to get started. Don't worry. What's good with everybody? I feel like it's been a second since I've just really sat down and gotten on here. I'm glad that they got everything fixed up. What's up with everybody though, man? I was on her earlier in the day yesterday, and there was like a lot of issues. Y'all not gonna be able to guess who this first character is. I'll tell you. Yo, what's up, Saved? What's good? What's good? You said Goku? You think it's Goku? Nah, not quite. It could. It's somebody that's in that lane though. But nah, it's not quite Goku. I'm just glad to see it looks like they got everything back up and fixed. I feel like I was on yesterday. There was like a lot of things that was going on with the algorithms. I bet it looks like there was like a lot of change. Hey, I'm back in it though. This one he's not quite Goku. But definitely not quite dude. He's for sure a character that I come back. But the vibe definitely ain't Goku. Not right now at least. Jiren. Jiren's design is a little bit more simple than this character right here. It's definitely not Jiren. You said, oh, nah, bro, you gotta tell me who you see. Tell me what you see. If you guess it, you're goated. Yo, what's up, Rykes? Yeah, bro. Like things were coming together, but it just wasn't flowing. What's good, Trey? Who are you drawing right now? I'm gonna let y'all guess. I'm not gonna outright say it at first. But yeah, I feel like was there stuff going on with y'all's TikToks too the other day? Like whenever you try to get on. I mean, even if you didn't stream, I just mean when it goes. For some people, I would try to join live and stuff, and the chat would be broken. You said Robin, yeah, perfect sale. And everything was kind of just barely working, if it was working at all. Moro Trunks, not quite, man. Moro, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know a lot about Moro. Moro's older. Moro is newer. He's a lot newer. I haven't really been as tapped in with the new stuff. This is some Dragon Ball stuff, though. That's the only hint that I'm going to give. As far as everything else, I'm going to let y'all kind of come up with it on your own. Perfect sale. I wanted y'all to kind of guess. That's gonna be the theme of the night. Just guess and tell me who you see. That's gonna be like the constant factor. Just tell me what you see. Tell me what you think is going on here. Tell me what's the vibe, man? Like what's the vision? Whoever can get it right. Oh, jump shot. I ain't gonna lie. Jump shot was the first that I seen. Cooler. It could be cooler, I guess, but nah. Y'all took a little bit longer than what I was anticipating, just with the guess, and just trying to figure out the direction of the page, just where it was gonna go. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. Like, I'm just so glad to be able to be back on and chat work. It is at Piccolo. You gotta tell me who you see, bro. Tell me who do you see? Take a guess. It's good to be back in the mix. It's a pretty solid moveset. Aside from him having to fuse with that one dude, Nail, you might like the trade-off is you're like a Namekian. Naruto. Not like you might be a Namekian for a second, but you pretty strong like as is. There's like a lot of ground to cover, like that. It's good indeed. Cause like everything was broken for me the other day. I feel like low key it still is kind of weird. I love watching the streams to relax, but it's hard with the repetitive questions, bro. Well, you got to think people kind of just like, it'd be a lot of new people, a lot of older people. People just be, they be curious, man. People will be curious. People be curious indeed. Seraphim from the Blood of Zeus, Piccolo Jr. You gotta tell me who you see, bro. Tell me who do you see. I'm just going through and shaping out where the rest of his arm. I'm gonna have to like separate his arm from his cloak. It's a lot of blue. And I want for everything to be able to like stand out without blending in too much. I'm only using the red and the blue. There gotta be enough distinction between the two where you can tell them apart. He said definitely Piccolo. Master Popo. You think it's Master Popo, do you? I feel like with a lot of shows like Dragon Ball, you have like your core shows. Kind of like whenever you get a new console and you have the games that you immediately think of when you think of the new generation of consoles. There's some shows, some animes that are just like core, like must watches, things you have to see. Star-Lord, definitely Piccolo. I'm gonna like make this little part that's on the side of him, I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. That way it extends and you can see his full arm. It comes together. Piccolo Jr. Does look like Junior. You gotta tell me who you see, bro. Tell me who do you see? I want for his pants to seem a little bit darker, but I'm pressing down harder than I did whenever it came to the white part of his jacket. Or at least the character with their head wrapped. Nah, it's 1000%. It's somebody from Dragon Ball. It's definitely somebody from Dragon Ball. Is it Piccolo? No. It's so cool. What the heck, yo? Thank you, Star. You said that's smooth. Yo, thank you, Detroit Rob. I'm gonna have certain like streaks of ink where it's just a bit darker. That way you can see the marks on his pants. Just to give off that illusion of depth here. It don't gotta be overkill, but it can be smooth just enough. You want to get the right amount of details, but you don't want to overdo it. I lean a lot into the scratchiness and the imperfection of this way of drawing. You know, I feel like it adds character. It adds character within itself. I love your art, by the way. Yo, thank you, Unknown. Is it Young Piccolo? It could be. Tell me who you see. Tell me who you see. So my idea as this one is coming together, everything doesn't overlap too much, but I'm gonna draw a little bit of his cloak kind of flow. It's gonna be seeming like it's blowing in the background. That's like my vision for it. I was looking at this reference picture. It's still just enough to where you could still like identify what's going on, you know? I'm gonna add like the little straight lines, that way it looks like his real skin texture. Yeah. Whomever my guy is, this one's pretty hard to mistake. It's literally mesmerizing. The process is so cool to watch. Hey, thank you too, Diablo. I feel like, I mean, at first I was like, yeah, you know, this one might be. I can't really. This is undeniable at this point. I try to make it to worse. You can tell, you can tell. I will reveal who it is in the very end once I get done with the page, just to keep it fun. I was on different, but definitely not style. Yo, thank you too, Detroit. Just to keep it fun. I was on different, but definitely not style. Yo, thank you too, Detroit. Yeah, I was kind of thinking I was gonna take the route of like, nah, this one isn't. He isn't Cell. Definitely. I'm like extend out his little sleeves, just a little bit more. I feel like with this way, there's like a level of you don't want to do too much, but you want to have enough for the value that's there. Just embrace the scratchiness of it. Even if it looks more rough and messy, it's still raw. That's what I really go for with a lot of these. It gotta just be me or my own interpretation. I get a lot of questions. Something that I was looking at. I get a lot of my picture references off Pinterest or even Google sometimes. Google has been overflooded with that's out there. Yo, what's up, Danielle? There's like an increase in the amount of just like an AI slop. There's definitely good references if you just happen to really sit down and look. Every now and then the algorithm will give me something that's pretty cool. Like matches the vibe. Sometimes with these, it's a little bit more spontaneous. You get a feel for it the more you go. I've been asked that too, and I tell them, of course, I use references every artist has. It's what comes with it. Now, don't get me wrong, there's definitely artists out there that don't use any references. But this is a character that's been around for a long time. For one, it makes everything a little bit easier. When you can see it, it adds a lot to it. But as I was saying before, you know, I feel like with a lot of these, I don't really draw them exactly as they are. That like the rough edge of the scribbles, it kind of gives it its own life. It's still definitely Piccolo, but it's not something. I feel like it's messy in a way to where it doesn't feel so repetitive like you've seen it a million times. It's still a familiar character though. Now that one's done, I feel like it's only right that I go to this other character that I'm about to do. That's what I was saying. You know, it's not an everybody kind of thing, but for the people that do, there's definitely people that do. I found this other panel that I like. I feel like I've spoken on this before, but a lot of the Dragon Ball characters, they have similar faces to each other. If you're somebody that's never seen the show, it's easy to get them mixed up because everybody got the same face, low key. But they're definitely very different characters. With a lot of, it's just something that I made a habit of, and I get as usually one of the more challenging parts. That just comes down to the face. If you can get the face down, normally everything else will come together. Assembling with. I didn't want to outright say the name of this character. I think keep telling y'all's toes. But it's somebody that's aligned with Dragon Ball for sure. It's definitely a character that's in the Dragon Ball universe. And even with a lot of these pages, I like to have a lot of things going on, but you don't want to have so much going on to where it feels like overwhelming on the eye. I've had some pages where I've like looked back and I was like, maybe I low-key could have probably did a little bit less. And it comes out. But the last one was Piccolo. This guy that I'm drawing in right now, he's pretty much in the same world. Once you see him, it's gonna be undeniable. You think it's Goku? No, it's not Goku. This one actually isn't Goku, believe it or not. Side profile looks crazy, but nah, it's definitely not Goku. It just everybody in the Dragon Ball world got like the same face pre-scan. The same face preset. That's the way to think about it, man. Like once you see it, there is no unseeing it. You said Vegeta, Gohan, Goku. It's one of them. Everybody got the same little face preset scan. I will say that it's funny because I feel like I've never drawn in this version of this character, whoever he is. I don't want to ruin the surprise. I'll let y'all kind of guess to the very end. Let you guess. And just see where it goes. I don't know. They all have the same face. Low key. So I can tell that face from everywhere. Anywhere. You're going Gohan. What if this was really Vegeta for real? I'm just kind of like just putting everything on red. House, mortgage, and all. That's what we doing. Gohan. You think it's Gohan? It could be, man. It could be. Just tell me who do you see? I got mad respect for Gohan. If I existed in the Dragon Ball world, I don't know if I would be able to. Like that man, he literally he went and got like an education. So much to the point to where his body couldn't even handle being a Super Saiyan no more. If I was in the Dragon Ball world, I'm training every day. This is not a rude comment, but why do you hold your pins that way? Hey, it just works. It just works. Like, you give me the power to be a Super Saiyan. Everything else is getting put on the back burner. Beast Gohan. Like, I'll be doing stupid stuff. Like, out of the love of the game, kind of like Goku. But more reckless and less calculated. The chin fixture just set it off. Gohan surely. Nah, bro, you over here analyzing, bro. It's like face scan. That's tough. That's dedication, though. Because I am, too. That's what's funny about it. Whoever it may be. I'm not saying you wrong, but I'm not saying you right either. I'm just merely suggesting that there's more going on here. There's more going on here than what it may seem. Analyzer bros player build. That's what we doing. You're wrong, pal. This is definitely not Gohan. Allegedly. I gotta keep y'all on y'all's toes. This is a familiar face. You're not gonna believe who it is. It could be Gohan. It also could not be Gohan. I gotta tell me, who do you see? Tell me, who do you see how far it can go? Y'all seem like y'all pretty locked in though. Y'all are pretty locked in, if I had to say so myself. I know it's Gohan because of the hairdo cell print, starting because of the orange jumpsuit. Looks like Vegeta, Trunks, or Yamcha. Nah, but that's the thing though. Everybody got the same face pre-built or preset. So once you see one of their faces, you kind of see in all their faces because they all look the same, low key. Built. Which is funny. Because like watching the show, you don't really pay attention to it. But if you're somebody that's like not familiar with Dragon Ball at all, everybody. That's undeniable. It's like Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It could be. Nah, bro, you doing your background research. That's what I would say. You're far from correct. It could be that man Gohan. What's 2%? What's 2% 3 Goku? Hey, stand up front. What does that mean? Yo, what's up, Brooklyn? Gohan. It could be. I'm not gonna lie, yo. How did you find that picture so fast, bro? I'm over it, yo. They need to recruit you to the FBI. How did you find the picture so fast? How did these lines turn into such nice art? Bro, you gotta just lock in, man. You're not seeing the vision. That's what's going on. Yo, to dude that found the picture like that, we gotta recruit you to the FBI. You're more. To really simplify it down, less is just more. Like, you don't really need a lot to make what you want to make. AI assistant in my head. Nah, you got the Neuralink. You plugged into like the Google universe or something. Sick art. Yo, thank you too, Halloween. That would wait. How would anybody see Vegeta that is not half his hair long? You try a one-line challenge with both pins. No. Are you asking me if I have? I've done something similar to it. Like, I've had some nights where I've tried to sit down and do my multiple drawings at once, at the same time. I have a harder time doing that, but I've done something similar to that challenge. That's where, like, if I sit down and try to do that, I'd be frying my brain low-key. It's been a while, but I'm going to try it again. Build my tolerance for it. Yo, you tried one? If I have. No, I haven't, like, done it intentionally. As I was saying before, anytime I do my one challenge where I try to do multiple things at once, or I try to like mirror myself, I be kind of frying my brain, bro. It just kind of makes me exert myself a little bit more. Just a little bit. Good day, Jason. Good day, Jason. How are we doing? Yo, what's up, Jordan? And I'm here, bro. I'm here, indubitably. There was a couple of y'all that put up and was hanging out with me, but I just couldn't really be as present as I normally would like to be. Because like I said, my screen was messing up for some reason. I sent you the pic just in case you want to see. Nah, Hopper. I ain't gonna lie. I got to keep my eye on you, bro. Because you might send me like something. I gotta know what else you got, man, because you pulled that up instantly. Definitely, you definitely might be an FBI recruit. Definitely might be an FBI recruit, and if you're not, you got to look into it, man. That was crazy. That was like record-breaking time. I've had other people do that before too. That was crazy. Like I got salute to you, bro, because like that was instant, bro. Instantly found the picture. Instantly. I trust that you probably did find the right one. When did you learn that these lines can make? I really kind of kept it more to myself. Every blue moon I would post a drawing, but it wasn't anything like this. This is just what it slowly turned into over time. When I was still in grade school, I would have my classmates watch me draw in class, and I would just kind of get like whispers here and there. People would be like, yo, you should start posting online, and that's how I got here. But it wasn't anything like this at first. It was a little bit more abstract. And it was over the span since like 2024, I've been drawing this way. But I didn't just start in 2024. It was more like I learned that I can do this in addition to what I was already doing with my right hand. I do feel I might have gave Gohan like some baby hands though. As I'm looking at this, bro got baby hands. You're pretty good. It's very identical to the picture. Thank you, man. Do you still go to school? I've taken like a couple of college classes, but I didn't finish. I'm thinking I'm going to go back eventually. Waited in 2023. I'll be in like my high school classes just doing little drawings. But as I was saying before, they were like a lot less structured than even this. Never seen anything like this. Absolutely amazing. Yo, thank you, Big. I was gonna say, dude, I would be on my like school papers better over time. That was extremely cool. As I was saying before, I'd have people come and watch me draw. Like I'd just be in class and people would kind of be. That's part of the reason why I even got inspiration to hop on here and live stream with it, because I would just be in my room real late at night, man. Just real late. Just up. The moon's out. The past like year and some change, because it wasn't even as consistent as it is now. It's probably more over on YouTube than it is over. Yo, what's up, Charlotte? Are you? I don't know if you're the Charlotte I think you are. What's good though? Yo, what's up? Thank you for the rose, and watching the lines being drawn so satisfying. Hey, I do appreciate it too, Prehistoric. It's a part of the journey, man. It's over. Everything is coming together. This one is, if I didn't say it already, this one is Gohan. I'm gonna make his jeans a little bit baggier, or his pants. That's what's going on here. I was making everybody guess the character, but I kind of like revealed bro's identity because there was a couple of y'all that immediately picked up on it. Faster than what I was hoping for. Y'all was on it. Y'all seen dude's head shape and it was over. You said I changed my profile pic again. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I be kind of catching it, but it'd be a couple of y'all that got like similar names. But as I was saying before, I've told you this, but it be background lore and they have no idea what I'm talking about. That's definitely what's up though. That's what I'm saying. I will find the next one. Oh, yeah. Hopper's on it. Full FBI deployment. I feel like I'm under the watch. That man's a Pinkerton. Our keyword is Pennywise. Exactly. If everything hits the fan, it's going to be Pennywise. Once the I'm going to say, hi, Jason Pennywise. He said the fact is he don't even know about anime. Yep. That tells me all I need to know. But man, he immediately was on it. I don't know why he got baby hands. He got baby hands, though. It's a couple of characters that I've drawn, and I can be giving them baby hands. I don't know why. I got to lock in. It gives this character, if it was perfect. Wait, I thought his arms are big. I'm not a dude. Nah, he do low-key. I don't know. It's not that bad. It's not as crazy as I've made other baby hand situations, but it's a little bit small. But it's not as small as it could be. It's not like super off, but it's a little bit smaller than usual, I would say. Bro got baby hands. It's another character that I wanted to do. I'm not even gonna say who it is because y'all gotta guess. Y'all gotta guess. You know, Nah, I'm gonna put bro on this page for sure. I do like the way this one's coming together, though. I won't even lie. I was hesitant on this one because at first I couldn't like. I found references, but I found a lot, and a lot of the ones I was seeing I wasn't really messing with like that. But this one was. Y'all are not locked in. I'm betting on it. Y'all not even gonna be able to fathom this next one. Doesn't he have a mini version? You talking about go? Nah, it's you thinking of his dad has a son, and the son looks just like him, but they all low key look the same because they got the same face. It's just like something that's in Dragon Ball. Everybody got the same face. Like I could say that as like a person that's watched enough to be able to identify the similarities. I mean, hey, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna draw somebody else over here on this side. Then on the next page, I'm gonna draw who I really want to put. But then again, though, I'm a little bit hesitant because I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to just make this work. It's not a lot of space, but it's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do. Bar opened. That man, he's in the flow state with his. He's in the flow state with his search bar. That's tough. I'm gonna squeeze this over here. I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it. Okay. I'm determined to put this onto this page. It's gonna be worth it. Keyboard preset set in stone like we on the game or something. That's tough. Hat. Or however you spell it from Pokemon was always from Dragon Ball. No, you know what? You know why? Because there is a character from Dragon Ball that looks like Mewtwo, and his name is Frieza. If you look up, look similar. Like if you didn't know any better and you've never seen it, you would think they're the same person. Frieza and Dragon Ball, Frieza and Mewtwo, they look exactly the same. Or they don't even look the same. They just have enough similarities between their designs to where you can get them mixed. And that's okay. Frieza and Mewtwo do look, they have similar designs. You gotta lock in, Brody. Lock in. This is coming from like I've like paid attention. I paid like really close attention to both of their designs. Yeah, if you're like me, if you've seen them both, they both have like long tails. They're not the same color, but they have like that like purplish. It's similarities between them, bro. You saying it as somebody that's probably seen a lot of Dragon Ball or like a lot of Pokemon, you know. But if you somebody that don't know, I mean, it's all right, bro. But if you somebody that don't know, I definitely can see why you got them mixed up. Yo, watch either of them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see them at a quick glance. You're not gonna be over analyzing and thinking, okay. I mean, we know. Have you ever done the Power Rangers? No, but that like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they always come up a lot. I haven't really done them. They come up a lot, man. They come up more than you can believe. What I really got to do is I want to do a page for the Turtles. Classic ones or do the ones that were on Nickelodeon. They were like on Nickelodeon in like the mid 2010s. They got some cool designs, but it's not like the classic ones. Should I draw Deadpool for sure? Absolutely. Deadpool is tough, bro. That would be a goal to draw. Vegeta, Nickelodeon Turtles would be fire. I feel like I spent like a lot of time like watching them, but people always ask me to do them, and I would. Maybe eventually, man. I know I stay saying that, but seriously, my little drawing schedule be crazy, but stuff is gonna come together when it comes together. Favorite Marvel character? I really like My favorite Marvel character. Whenever I was a little kid, I would rewatch that one movie, the X-Men Origin. I had it on CD. Watch it over and over again. Same with the little Sam Raimi universe, Spider-Man. Those movies over and over again religiously, bro. There was nobody moving like me. And yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yo, is this gold? Is this gold tint? Hey man, hope you're having an amazing night. Yo, thank you, PNW. I hope you are too. And yeah, that whole wave, Spider-Man goes hard too. But like, people be thinking I'm talking. I mean, Miles is tough, but like, Spider-Man too, bro. People be forgetting about Peter Parker Spider-Man. Cell for sure. You think it's Cell? People be sleeping on like the original, bruh. You can't sleep on the original recipe. Like sometimes you gotta touch base back with like what made him him, you know? What do you think about the best live action Spider-Man? Well, I ain't gonna lie, Risk. So won't always be nostalgia biased, right? I feel like the Spider-Man movies with Andrew Garfield, he's gonna always be the middle child. So as the middle child, bro, you always gonna be put in like a weird situation. I'm always gonna gravitate towards Tobey because Tobey was my introduction. I think Tom is cold too. I don't like Tom as much as I like Tobey. Towards what you know, what you're familiar with. In those movies, they just got like a nostalgic warmth, you know? This still blows my mind. I can't draw a stick figure yet. This man's scribbling looks amazing. Thank you too, PNW. Tobey had everything. But nah, bro, like looking back on it, I've seen people do like movie analysis on Tobey, and it's like a lot of little things going on that you wouldn't really pick up on as a little kid, but like you real. Like he didn't have all the answers, but he still chose to be a good dude. I respect it. Like I like the whole progression of the movies. I ain't gonna get into but I don't want to ruin a great thing because that's what it is. It's a great thing. It's Majin Buu. Watched him on the PS3. That's raw and that's real. Dude, I had him on like DVDs. I want to say I was like a fiend for Spider-Man, bro. I was a fiend. Go ahead, you can keep this. But that's the Spider-Man. You say, yo, what's up, Sasuke? A page without a different Spider-Mans would be tough. It would. Maybe within time. If I do anything Spider-Man related, if I do anything Spider-Man, that's the direction I'm gonna go in tonight. But let me just see how I'm feeling. Let me see. But I'm always have like that nostalgic bias. You can gravitate towards what's familiar. It's just what's comfortable. What do y'all think though? Like, who's y'all's favorite Spider-Man? Do y'all have a favorite Spider-Man, or do you even care? If you had to choose, Cell for sure, I know exactly what photo you're referencing. Dude, I'm just Majin Buu. No, this one isn't Majin Buu. And how long have you been doing this as a hobby, bro? I started drawing this way in about 2024, but I've really been drawing. It was more like once I tried it and I understood it, I just kept at it. What gave me the inspiration? Face portraits. Like with multiple, like she could do it with all her hands at one time, bro. It was crazy. But at this point, to the point that I'm at right now, some Dragon Ball shenanigans. Life saving it, Cell. Definitely Cell off the other eye. I'm over here like trying to make his face seem rounded, you know. Make it clear who this is. You can see him. But I've been kind of like leaning into the nostalgic factor. It's been like a lot of gameplays I've been watching. Like I've been recently going back and rewatching like a lot of this dude I used to watch as a kid called Expert Thief, like on GTA. I feel like GTA is something that always comes up here. We always be joking about GTA 6. But like I think people are like low-key forgetting like once. But yeah, that nostalgic factor. I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, we was talking about movies and Deadpool and Wolverine. As somebody that I haven't really gotten away, my AI assistant tells me it's not a character. Your AI assistant is capping to you, bruh. AI assistant is tough. Oh, it is sell. When did you learn you could scribble and draw like that? Was it by accident or on some board stuff? Well, I took inspiration from people that will make scribble art for one, and I'm not really formally trained, so I just try my best to just like reverse engineer it. The more that you do, the more that you understand, right? And I kept at it until it made sense to me. When I tried it, it came out a lot better than what I thought it was going to be, and that's why I kept at it. Because I was like, wait a minute, this low-key, I can like, I understand it. Stuff might not be perfect, but it's my own. And it's just slow growth over time. And that's how I got here. Slow, gradual growth. You get better the more you draw. I don't know if you're going to be able to wake up and just do this, but this was like this was like almost a happy accident, bro. Because I didn't really ever intend on stumbling into this. I kept drawing this way till it made sense. Who was your favorite actor? Oh, you said, oh, that's tough. Like, out of everything we be saying, out of all the words y'all hit me with, that's the one. I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. And I don't really have like a favorite actor because for the longest, I spent like a lot of time just watching superhero movies, man. I'm a pretty simple dude, bro. I don't know a lot about film. I know the stuff that matters, but aside from that, man, like I don't got like a favorite actor or nothing like that. I respect it. I know that it takes a lot. It's a very demanding job. Stifle. But yeah, man, to answer your question, God is King. I don't know. I'm a simple guy. The Infinity and Endgame. Great. But we don't gotta stay on like movies and what feels like forever. And where am I from? I'm from Kentucky. I haven't like just really sat down and immersed myself in like a lot of movies. If people come and hit me with like a movie that might be good, I might watch it with my family, but I don't really seek them out. I let them kind of find me, you know. I spend like a lot of my time kind of just like I might watch YouTube or just draw or just working, man. I really don't be in the mix like that. I just kind of be doing my own thing. You gotta touch grass, like stipple, or stipple, like with a bunch of dots together. That's how I pronounce it. I ain't gonna lie, I got you. That's crazy. But yeah, bro, you gotta. Sometimes, bro, you know, you gotta touch grass to do all that, man. I just be kind of ducked off. Same when I was 6, I watched every Marvel movie. That's the thing, man. Like I wouldn't even go as far as saying I've seen all the Marvel movies. It was. Do you sell some of them or do it for fun? Yeah, like sometimes I'll sell them, but this is more for me. These be more for me, just out of the love of the game. In all honesty. A lot of people hit me back to that poster I was telling you about a couple of live streams ago, or the places you'll go. I have though. When you say I have though, like what you mean? Like, tell me what do you mean by that? Was that like in relation to something that either I said or somebody in the chat? You gotta give me some context, man. You gotta give me some context. My brother used to watch Superman all the time. He always looked like Captain Underpants, not Superman. Man, you didn't have the vision. So much hype. I couldn't bring myself to sit down and watch it. It's that TikTok brain rot, man. I've watched every Marvel movie. When you say every, you talking about like up to a certain I stopped kind of following it after the Avengers movies. I seen I seen the one movie, Multiverse of Madness, with Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch. I'm a Marvel fiend. Now you're a Marvel bull. I'll be honest, I don't know what that means. DBZ. Yo, what's up, Goose? Piccolo. It could be Piccolo, man. It could be Piccolo. Tell me who you see. Tell me who do you see? Cell. It could be Cell, bro. It could be Cell. Who do you see? Who do you see? Man, I know that like the world. I'm gonna tell you asking about superheroes. I low-key forgot about the Black Panther, man. That movie was hard too. Yo, low-key, the Black Panther and the Winter Soldier. The movie where the Winter Soldier dude was delivered. That whole line of movies was just tough. I don't know if we ever gonna get like a flow state with the Marvel movies like that again though. Like everything is so split up. I done already missed so many of the movies. I don't even know what's going on anymore. My AI assistant found it. The match is Cell. Nah, bruh. Your AI assistant is capping. This is not Cell. This is Regrowth. Cell. A very infamous match. I found the picture. No, you didn't, bruh. Your AI assistant is capping, bro. You didn't find anything. Immediately, aimbot locked onto my other drawing that I was doing. For real though, Winter Soldier deleted Tony Stark, his parents. I don't use AI. Yeah, you do, bruh. He said, I don't use it. You're not helping your case. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. The Winter Soldier, hey, everybody. He was cold until he was on the heroes team. The moment that he low key became like a good character, he was weak. But whenever he was evil, he was whooping everybody. When was the first time he drew something in Scribble Scrabble? Probably like, maybe 2024. He was weak, terrible. But yo, when they first revealed him and he was like beating up Captain America, Captain America was having a hard time. Him and what's her name? Black Widow. He was terrible. The moment that he joined, it's like the villain. Whenever you fight the villain, bro, he's cold. But the moment that he joins your team, garbage, straight up garbage. Piccolo's little brother, he used to be whooping everybody and anybody. I want to say that I feel like he even beat up Falcon. I posted the picture on my page. That whole Hell Hydra thing was crazy though. They need to make some more good movies like that. Oh yeah, whenever he put up to the elevator and they thought that, yeah, he sat there and he got the Tesseract. I think that's what it was. Story. I stopped following after like Thanos died. Seriously following. I was like a fiend for it at first. I feel like Falcon is mid, and it was weird they made him Captain America. I'm not gonna say he's mid. I just think that he can be cold on his own, bro. He don't need to be Captain America. He's Falcon, bro. Let him be cold as he is. I don't like that. I don't like the play of him. Like, I don't want to feel like he's filling in somebody else's shoes. I don't want it was one of the stones. It was the thing in the little blue box, the blue square thing. Yeah, no. Even the Winter Soldier, he don't need to be Captain America. Bro, he was moving different when they first revealed him. That's not what it was. Dude, he stole the little. He didn't even steal it. He just tricked the Hydra agents into thinking that he was one of them. It's been a while though. But yeah, Buddy was cold until he joined the winning the heroes. I don't know what happened. It's like he got hit with all the debuffs. They nerfed him mid-movie. They nerfed him. All of a sudden, he's terrible. That's kind of like in that Spider-Man 2 game. Spider-Man is cold. Peter Parker is good characters ever. But when dudes just be forgetting who they are. Like, this is terrible. Hey, right. Hey, Night, take it easy too, guys. Nah, he didn't do nothing. The new Marvel movie about to be hard with Thor, Fantastic Four, and all of them. Even, hey, that's another character that's cold. Thor is cold. But I feel like they made him, like, weak. He got to be weak for the sake of the movie. But Thor is Thor. Like, brother, do you not know that you, like, wielded your Thor? They're all cold characters. Thor, his brother Loki. There's no reason I see a face with a hand on his helmet. This is a character called Cell. I'm gonna like to find his hand out a little bit more. Just to clear it up a little bit, man. Just to mitigate any confusion. I think you might as well just stay beyond OP. What are we doing? There's no reason. I get it though. I think that he was depressed in Endgame. He was depressed because he lost his kingdom. I think that he thought, I don't even remember what it was like, what the whole situation was, but he was like depressed or something. Good. But you're Thor, brother. You are Thor. I can see like you just being like an average Joe. You having mental health struggles, but brother, you're Thor. Definitely lost Asgard. Yeah, I mean that's a lot on the man's consciousness for sure. But brother, you're Thor. You are literally Thor. Your dad is Odin. Definitely. So he definitely lost Asgard. He made sure to emphasize that. Definitely. I'm not gonna lie. That's a heavy. Like that ain't just a regular. That's tough. Tough. But yo, just thinking about that situation, that just infuriates me, bro. Because there's no reason why. You mean to tell me that like you can't go from being a veteran. You can't be a veteran on the enemy team and then turn into a rookie on my team, bro. If anything, you need to be like sharper or with it. Oh. All right. Anyways, back to it. His sister expected like if your dad is Odin, bro, all of y'all gotta be broken. Everybody gotta be strong. Their dad is literally Odin. This dude, of course, and she was whooping everybody too. That movie wasn't good. That movie was great, but like it was bad seeing everybody get whooped because like there's like a level of hopelessness when like you the hero and you see like the hero getting whooped. She was whooping everybody, kind of like the Winter Soldier. But then they gotta come up with like some BS way to get rid of people because like you said they're Asgard gods basically. Strong gotta stay strong. Matrix, yo, what's up, Project Plot Armor? I don't think it was plot armor though, cause she's like I think she's like I could understand like I could see his sister being able to beat him up, right? Cause like they're all like descendants of Odin, right? But there's no reason. Winter Soldier was good. It was cold. But just the point I'm trying to make is dude turned into a bum the moment he was on the moment that he joined the team, he became a bum. He went from whooping everybody to being a bum. When he had his mask on, he was cold. He used the little fire skull dude to destroy Asgard because she was too strong. Yo, bro, I'm back. Yo, what's up, JJ? Thank you for the heart me too, silly. Draw, bro. Hop on Pinterest, bro. Just find something that's like low key. You don't gotta make like a magnificent Mona Lisa right now. Just draw a star, bro. Draw a star, draw a cube, a box, a circle. Draw Deadpool. Anything. Draw Naruto. Asgard is a real place outside the ice walls. Hey, it very well might be, bro. I don't know what they might got a Mjolnir somewhere sitting around. Very well might be. I don't know what they got going on. But let me find Mjolnir. I'm not even gonna lie. If I found Mjolnir, I don't even think I'd be able to lift it. Just being honest. I try to though. I probably try to like attach it to like a back, put it into an elevator. I get it. I do something. I get somebody else to lift it. You're unique. Thank you too. How did you know they trying to? Hey, did you know that? Wait. I misread that. Hey, did you know TikTok is trying to shut down again? I did not know that, but that makes sense. What do you call what you're trying to do? You just got to draw, bro. As long as you worthy, brother. I like to say, like, yeah, man, I'm not going to lie. I'll be able to. Nah, bro, it's over. Maybe this is cope. Makes me feel a little bit better. Like, I'm not going to be the only one. It might be like some, like, super noble Captain America kind of guy out there. But You gotta just call a spade, bro. I really sure. It's plenty. My TikTok was broken. I feel like my stream. Oh, they're trying to take over. They already have Charlotte. They're the new owners. They are the data now. There's been algorithm changes. Stuff has definitely been different. Even my reach on the lives has been like drastically different. It'll be some of y'all that still see it and kind of come and hang, but it's not the way they kind of like wane and change. It's just what comes with it. But there's new owners now. Thank you for the rose too, silly. There have been major changes. Y'all probably will see it and feel it more. It ain't gonna just be us. It's gonna be nationwide. Okay, yeah, they're trying to shut it down, supposed to January 22nd, but it hasn't been done. But they're not gonna shut it down now because it's already been bought by somebody else. Like the company, I won't say because I don't really know how that would translate on here. I don't want to get banned or nothing like that. But they're like majority stake owners, so they kind of control what's going on. Or like it was something like that. Like that. My TikTok is trash. Just gotta change to the update. Tell me all that shut down like last time. I don't think it's going away. How much for the drawing? I want to do something else that like matches the aesthetic of what's going on here. I did the first Dragon Ball. Now I want to do. Nah, it's not going away. Yeah, there's already like American. They're like major shareholders now. Like I don't see it getting deleted. It's just gonna change, kind of like how it's been doing recently. TikTok. But this isn't the first time it changed. I didn't really experience TikTok before that first wave of ban. But when a lot of people that were like OG users, they said that it never was the same. So it's gonna be a lot of changes coming. But I'm not saying that from like a loom and gloom stand. Thank you for the. If I didn't say it already, thank you for the rose too, silly. I'm gonna do just a quick little sketch of my lead. I do always start with the I first. I'm silly. I'm telling you silly. I know that it's gonna be major changes. I hopped on YouTube and I seen people talking about it. I bet there's gonna be like it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Just in the world. But yeah, man. Marvel, Dragon Ball. I'm trying to think of another case of somebody being a bum. But yeah. Of course. It has to be changed. It's gonna be major changes. It's a part of the process. Loki. I don't even think Loki was like a bum because maybe I feel like with Loki ridiculously strong. But I mean there's cases where dudes literally be bums. Like you go from being the guy until you on the good guys team. Flintstone that's a little bit older. Flintstone is way older. It's a little bit before my time even. It's way before my time actually. I just know every time somebody bring up the Flintstones, I just be thinking about how they would like stop the car with their feet. anytime, anytime you want to stop the car, bro, you gotta just make sacrifices. You gotta sacrifice. Cooked. Anytime you stick your feet out the car, bro, your feet sparking and lighting up. Kind of like whenever you drifting on Mario Kart, dude. Cooked. Games like I would like love to play Mario Kart right now, but Mario Kart will have you like stressing low key. Like think you in like the last round, you about to finish. You about to finish the whole. You about to finish the whole map, bro. You about to really be victorious. Spinning the stardom. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That was not man. I put like a lot of time into playing Mario Kart as a kid. It was that and like on the DS and stuff. Playing it was like the Mario Brothers game. They had a version of it that was on the Wii, and they also had a version of it that was on the DS. I ended up beating both of them, but like there was something about them games that was just crazy. A lot was on the line, man. A lot was on the line. Because made me feel like I was about to, like you really about to like the stakes is high, you know? You gotta repeat all the races. You gotta repeat the 4 races that are part of like the section. Like there was each of the cups. If you end up messing up one, you could literally get first. Like all of a sudden the NPCs get crazy good. Dudes start moving like Olympic level Mario Kart racers. You're done. Nah, you just plug in the little box, get 20,000 games. I mean, yeah, you could do that too, but I mean just like if you wasn't like bootlegging it or nothing like that, you just genuinely you'll play for the love of the game, man. I don't really have like I don't experience most of the games. Most of the games. Yo, what's up, Rowdy? Long time no see indeed. You don't even have to boot. No, I was saying like I didn't that stuff usually would be based off of emulation and stuff like that. I didn't really emulate till like I got like my first computer. Allegedly, I guess, if that's even allowed at this point. I know emulation is like the ultimate sin against Nintendo. But man, them emulation games used to be amazing. I'm sure there's still like files you can find out there on the internet. It just finding a place that's not sketchy. App for movies. That's BT. Sorry to hear that, G. I'm sorry to bro. You said W. Why did you say W? Wire? That ain't a W. That's like a major. You said let's go. Tripping. Shinron. Yeah, this one is Shinron. That man said W, bro. You're cooked. It's not a W. That must. I got a reference picture Deadpool going now. 150 to taste the drawing is exorbitant. Bro, you can't consume this. We have this conversation every time you pull up. You can't consume this one, bro. This one isn't for sale. Not yet, at least. I ain't even done with, bro. You can't consume this one, bro. This ain't dinner. All right, Jason, it's late. I'm gonna hop off and get some sleep, babe. Take it easy, Roddy. Take it easy, man. For like when you done with your sketches, do you have like a cool signature? Only if I ripped them out of my book. Most of the time, I don't really take these out of my book like that. Most of the time, every blue moon, I'll have something that I take out, but usually, I will keep these more for just my own progression. You know, usually there is the rare occurrence where I'll take something out, but nah, I do have a cool little signature though. That's my own. I was getting this to where Shinron's teeth are visible. It's kind of blending in with Gohan a little bit. Just got to get this to where it feels right. Flip through it sometimes. If you want to see everything that I've done, I don't like flipping through my books on live, but if you want to see everything that I've done, / everything that I posted here, everything is on my TikTok page. For the most part. Not everything, but a lot of stuff at least. Yeah, everything that I've done for the most part is on my TikTok profile. Sure, there might be like a few random characters here and there, but I'm just drawing in Shinron's horns now. He's like a dragon. I was experimenting with putting on like a fireplace in the background. That way it just wasn't like pin drop silent. I think I'm gonna turn it back on. So if you hear like crackling, that's what it is. I'm not cooking no food. I'm not next to like a stove or nothing. Or that dragon Shinron. So your sketches in general. Make this whisker a little bit longer. I think that's what Shinron got, some whiskers. It's gotta feel like some mystical stuff. Yeah, he do. Dragons might have been. I'm gonna define out Gohan's other arm. Crazy, I'm playing. You gotta enlighten me. I either forgotten or I've never heard of it. My mind could just be blanking on it too. Oh, college football. What's up, Yo, what's up, chicken? Long time no see, man. What's good? Or not even long time no see. I think you was in the other day, weren't you? Not even long time no see, cause you be hitting me with the What's up though, man? I ain't gonna lie, I'm like, wait a minute. Not even a long time no see. You locked in. My hood on, man. I feel like it's starting to get like cold in my room. I said 100. Man, that's crazy too, Dan. That is crazy indeed. 100, but like I've spoken on this a few other times, man. Like my lives, they're kind of starting to stack. Definitely starting to stack. We'd be on her more than what I realize. I got the fireplace on too. I've been busy, but I'm back. I definitely get it, man. I definitely get it. It's still split and separated. He's living like Larry, man. I get you. Indeed. You can hold the attention. I do appreciate it, man. I try my best to. Like I said, sometimes it'll get a little bit quiet. So I went ahead and threw on the fireplace ambience. That way it just feels a little bit more laid back. Just get that like laid back vibe. The fastest I've seen. Yeah, I think it's because he reads a decent amount of the chat. Laid back after a long day is good. Yeah, it slows everything down. One thing I try to do, even if like I like slow down a little bit, I'll at least try to engage. So I'll be kind of in there hanging out with me, just to make it more fun and liven it up. Some days it'll be a little bit calmer than others. It depends. It depends. I'll make Shimron a little bit bigger. I feel like he has like a strong presence on the page, but it's not it's not really like as much as you would. Like he's looped. I've been coming like 8 this whole week. I never hear you say anything negative. That's what I'm saying. Like I try to keep it to where it's like got a cool space. I mean, if but here, so I work every day. Man, chicken, he telling you got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. You got soft hands, brother. You got soft hands. Basically. Except pizza. I'm just kind of. I got you. Bro, I can't work. It's not my fault, bro. Nah, bro. He's hands, bro. You got the softest hands, brother. Yo. He said, bro, what's good indeed. Thank you for the finger heart too, Mahinder. At least I'm not old. He immediately used his ultimate, bro. You're fine. He's just kidding. You got soft heads. The softest heads, brother. I'm putting like a lot of love into this Shinron, man. Bro's just spiraling all around the page. That's what we doing. We always come back to just the topic. You said, man, be easy, folks. I left you a follow. Actually, hey, take it easy too, man, risk taker. You said you don't be messing with too many people, and I do appreciate it too, man. You know, this space is so crazy because sometimes it's a little bit more hype than other times. But sometimes, bro, I really just be in there chilling out, man. Just seeing what's going on. But I do appreciate it, man. It'd be some of the most random things that we be chatting here about. Some nights I'll be on 10, other nights I'll be a little bit. I'm just here, you know. You said this method, he be messing around. The method indeed. Candy topic. Bug candy. What about it? Or you kind of just throwing it out there? It can jump to 10. Do I remember that? Yeah. People was talking about deep fried roaches and stuff, man. I know exactly what you're talking about. I think that there's something that's just you can admire from afar, bro. I could recognize what's going on, but I don't know. You don't necessarily gotta take part in it. Snicker bars. I don't know. I mean, you going from one extreme to the other. I feel like walking around country fairs, you might deep fried donuts. I mean, if you're trying to speed run death, I'm not like the healthiest person in the world, but if you're trying to speed run death, I feel like there's a much more direct way to like speed run. I don't know if you like to say that speed run, unaliving. Dang, I don't know if I'm even like dang. That's tough. Is that your mom? Nah, not quite. I'm gonna show off everything I've done on here. I did Cell, Shinron, Piccolo, one of the Dragon Balls, and I did Gohan. But here's what I'm gonna do. I do think it's been just a long time since I've just drawn. I wanted to kind of do some animals, I gotta just see. I gotta see. I got to see. I don't want to do something that feels too repetitive. I ain't gonna lie, man. You'll make a great tattoo. No, that's mine. I don't know why, but I thought that ink splatter would look tough in this style. Instead of mom. Let me see. What do I want to do? I got a little bit of editing I'm gonna get done. I think I might call it a night. I don't want to do something that's too repetitive. I would do animals or something, but I'm not feeling it in the moment. I think I'm gonna call it though. I do appreciate you. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this one and watching it come together. And yeah, man. He said, "Oh, I just joy." Yeah. I'm gonna get a little bit of editing. I'm gonna call it. I might come back when I get done editing. I gotta just see. I do appreciate y'all hanging out with me, man. I will catch y'all in the next one. I will see y'all when I see y'all, man. Peace.